roughly 26-foot bullet bunkhouse here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Extremely clean late model turn-in. The folks enjoyed camping quite a bit, swapped her out for something a little bit bigger, newer, fancier, but this is by no means derogatory toward this bullet. This thing is in fantastic shape and is an extremely nice piece. We're quite familiar with Bullet, as it's very much the sister product of the Passport that we carry here at Haylett RV. Almost identical construction, features and options and benefit profile. So it's a product we're quite familiar with the ins and outs of. What does impress me is the preventative maintenance, and the you can tell these folks intended to have this for a long time. They put some money into some nice little things, and they did some fun little upgrades to it here and there. Like they put the big leveling indicator on here. Stuff like that is just so much easier when you're getting unhitched and getting set up on your campsite. This is a very lightweight product compared to conventionally built fifth wheel, meaning wood frame aluminum skin. It's probably going to save you somewhere between 1,400 to 1,800 pounds depending on the brand you're looking at. They put on the nicer stuff like the Carefree of Colorado slide awning topper here, and that helps protect your slide outs for long-term longevity. It shields the tops of your slides, which is basically like an extension of your RV's roof if you really think about it. Shields them from like the sun and wind and rain and the worst part of the elements. Also helps protect your slide seals and whatnot. So those are an awesome preventative maintenance feature. Nicer aluminum wheels down here, so you won't worry about steel wheels falling apart. And that's the cool thing about this trailer. It's basically pretty much always going to look the way it looks today. This does have a thermal package under it, which does enclose and add a little extra insulation to the underbelly. I'm not going to tell you it's going to make this thing Alaska camping capable, but anytime in the Midwest you can extend your camping season from just summertime into the spring and the fall. That's a good thing because it gives you a bigger use of your trailer, and you figure you're spending the same money for it either way. I see fifth wheels all day, every day. This is what we do. This is how I earn my income and I support my family. So it's very rare you just get numb to this stuff. It's rare you just get shocked by something. I saw this big door here and I'm like, I wonder what that is. So I took a second, opened this up, and wow was my answer. This is huge. This is the biggest pass-through storage I've ever seen in any towable RV. This is massive. I could stand on my knees and my head wouldn't touch the ceiling in here. Just to give you a perspective, this is the bumper-mounted RV grill that came with this camper. And I have it open just to show you how much larger this storage space is by comparison. You could easily put the kids' bikes and you could put the kids back here and have no problem. They might actually enjoy it. They did use this grill a little bit, but there's tons of life left in it. It's actually good that they used it so that you know that everything's working. The grill, by the way, just mounts on this bracket back here so that you don't have to worry about, drilling holes, or holes drilled rather, in the side of your trailer for a side mount bracket. Easy operation, power awning. Push the button, watch her roll in and out in about 30 seconds. Great at nighttime. If you wake up and you realize you forgot to roll the awning in, no problem. You don't even have to put on pants. Just roll her up. Also, you see things like the nicer Max Air cover up here. That's over the bathroom vent, so you can leave that vent running even when it's raining outside. Let's step inside here. I do like the bigger grab handle too. That's nice to really give you something to hold on to when you're walking in with your hands full. Pardon me real quick. Shut the door behind me. Okay, the fabrics and everything look fantastic in here. Like I said, they used it, but you can tell they did not abuse it. This thing's still in very nice shape. Your sofas and whatnot are not all worn down. And in bunkhouses, kids have a way of just wearing stuff out so fast. I do like to point out all the windows open for ventilation as well, so you will get lots of good air in here. The dining table does hook against the wall on this side. What that means is that tall guys like me, we don't have to hit our knees on a table leg that's not there. And of course, any dinette will fold down into a sleeper. This sofa will fold down into a sleeper, so you can get some extra capacity out of this thing. I do also really want to take a second to show you the extra ceiling vent that was added here in the bathroom. That's definitely not their standard, and that's a big full-size vent. Long story short, if you don't want to run your air conditioner, you want some fresh air, open all the windows. And again, all the windows do open in here. Turn on that fan, and you can feel the breeze rolling through here. It will recycle the air in this camper very quickly. Storage in this kitchen's awesome. You've got a pair of these really big full extension drawers right here. Now, you also have a huge spot for a trash can, and I can't tell you how excited that makes me. As a person who doesn't just shoot videos like this, I don't just talk about campers, I go camping. I can't say enough that they actually gave you a spot to put a trash can. It keeps all the clutter and all the junk out of the way, and it's just so nice. You can tell this is built by people that go camping. Another way to tell that is this huge mega basement sink. This sucker is massive. You could bathe a baby in here, no problem. Probably drown me in this thing, but anyway, I mean, just to give you an idea, here's my hand in comparison to this sink. That's how big it is. Your primary use cabinetry, they upgraded the bullets to a solid insert, a hardwood insert, because these cabinets are going to be abused a lot. You know, this thing going down the road, these could bounce open, and you can see that they will continue to perform. You see these big cabinets here, they do put a shelf in the middle so that you double your storage space. They don't just give you the illusion of a big cabinet with lots of storage, they give you lots of storage with 2 levels. It doubles the use. Again, preventative maintenance items. They put the little clips on here so that their refrigerator and freezer could breathe and not mold up. I like seeing stuff like that. These are people that knew what they were doing. They didn't abuse this thing. They just saw something they liked a whole lot better and swapped her out. Now, bunkhouse, as this is, you can sleep a lot of people. You got to feed a lot of people. That's what this is here for. However, if you need a little bit of extra storage or you got to store some tall stuff, all of this shelving's removable. You can make this as tall or short as you want. I like it when I see a shower on the lower level of a fifth wheel, because that means you have an extra tall ceiling you will never worry about hitting your head in. So you don't have to duck to take a bath or a shower in this thing. And again, the fact that it has a shower, not a tub, is very nice to me. And you do have lots of leg room here for the, you know, when you're sitting on the toilet, you don't have to have your knees in your chest. I like seeing little stuff like this. They had this door purposely held back with this bungee cord. And the reason they did that is when this slide out's all the way in, if that door's shut, you can't get to the bathroom. But if you keep that door held open, the slide won't crush it, and you can still get to the bathroom. Again, you can tell these folks were really crafty about using their camper. This is like a king-size bed for an upper bunk. Really, it's very much like a loft you'd find in a toy hauler, but I love the fact that there's 3 windows surrounding this thing. There's tons of light up here. And both upper corners have these little stands with power outlets. That's cool. Kids get their own wardrobe back here, and in many respects this isn't really a bunkhouse so much as a second bedroom to an extent. Though you do have the lower bunk down here, and you have lots of storage down here. The kids can just throw their bags down here, mom and dad go home happy, and with a ladder built in, you don't have to throw the kids into the bunk. The big super slide is going to give you lots of room here in the living room so that if someone's cooking, you're not going to walk past them and trip them and bump them and spill hot water on each other, and that's no fun. You see that the folks left the factory-issued entertainment system in here, which I always see as a positive, because this trailer was built this way for a reason. And not to sound judgmental, but you can tell they weren't the type of folks who had to try to, you know, snag a flat screen TV here and there. They you know, they weren't nickel and dime and stuff. They were willing to put the money where it belonged, I guess. So this TV at night can spin around to face mom and dad, and I do like that they took the time to put a mirror on the back of this. It really just it's a nice finishing touch to me. And mirrors reflect more light, which means this thing feels more open and natural. And you know, there's nothing worse than a dark, dank little hole. You know, there's nothing uglier than a little dark trailer, except maybe this guy. This guy might be uglier than a dark, dank trailer, but never mind that. Your DVD system down here, well, rather it is a DVD system. It's a stereo, CD, DVD, all in one unit, inside, outside speakers. Even has little auxiliary in ports, so you can, you know, take things like your phone, plug it in, run a cord over here, and play whatever music you want. What's interesting is this USB plug. It's designed to take like a digital camera and plug in there and watch a picture tour on your TV, but you can use this plug to charge things like your phones. It actually is powered. It's very cool. A lot of fifth wheel floor plans like this that have a very simplified bedroom, a lot of them have very narrow hallways or staircases. You notice this has a very big, wide staircase. It helps us feel more open and less cramped. Again, really intelligent design, and I like that we're getting storage on both sides as well as overhead, as well as a shelf with twin power outlets where we can keep things like CPAP machines and cell phone chargers and every other thing. There's even a little lower shelf down here. Not to mention, you know, you have your own little nooks and crannies on each side of the bed for storage. And I do like the control center here. It's easily accessible, it's highly visible, and if you accidentally, let's say you left your porch light on at night, you can see it because the switches are backlit. It's easy. Push button awning, water heater and everything is controlled right here. It's just simple. This is great because the whole point of this RV is to go out with your family and just have a good time and not worry about stuff. That's the whole point of camping. You're supposed to just go out and have fun, and that's why this is such a smart layout and such a great camper. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping. Go have some fun.